register Simcoe identity.
Tangible canine scream. Carrying on.
Nova. Stormcrow. Mad Dog.
Okay, no Starmates allowed.
Nova. Mad Dog. Hellbringer. Rifleman.
Must rifleman kill rifleman.
Hellbringer.
I could bring the hell.
Mad Dog.
That overcomplicates things versus stock Mad Dog. Highly Romulan mech.
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56 degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Is there a way to walk off of this cliff without breaking? Dead. Enabled.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Shutdown sequence overridden.
Enemy mech destroyed.
And away we go. Hold on. Only now do I notice.
Beep.
It's a knock. Mysteries. There we are. Fine, Stompy after.
Enemy power-up detected.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. Half the robot has been shot off. As will happen. I had 60 LRMs. It's fine. Combination of things. Where one, like many DOS-era programs, Mechwarrior 2 is like compartmentalized into a couple of different executables that pass the hat between each other as things are starting up. Each of which changes the name of the DOS box window slightly to reflect what is currently running. And then the window capture. At least the X window capture for OBS. It's very strict about
Enemy
name
power-up
recognition.
detected. Enemy power-up detected.
Great. No antics from tiny robots. It's all my LRMs.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Save that last batch for final confrontation.
Satellite link established.
Head out that away. The target is in that canyon over there. Keep a comfortable distance. Right though, sensitivity on the mouse is a bit much. So when precision aiming is needed, switch to keyboard control. Just open the terminal on your giant robot. Let's turn in, since we'll have to approach eventually. approach the orb.
Enemy target destroyed. Yard watch position. Enemy target destroyed.
Stomp over to thereabout, get a proper approach angle.
Heat level critical. Enemy vehicle destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Enemy
Mystery
vehicle
of, is this
destroyed.
target very durable? Or are your weapons missing? Shots being consumed by the ancient geometry. its legs is off.
Enemy target destroyed. Enemy target destroyed. Command vehicle secure. ETA dropship 2 minutes. Enemy power-up detected.
Then, from the top rope.
ETA dropship 1 minute. Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Okay, the rifleman has been neutralized.
Heat level critical.
Also, the robot has
Mission
exploded.
failed.
Rifleman's trick. Devious.
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56 degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal. Fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Certain days of the year when mechs should not battle.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, that didn't cost too much armor. Battle should only occur in suitable climates. For operating battle technology.
Enemy power-up detected.
Shutdown
Okay,
sequence
we still
overridden.
override the shutdown, but this time also catch breath.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Shutting down.
Does mean I have a fresh heat bar to empty out. Oh good, one of my arms was shot off while it was left standing. No arms for Med.
Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical.
Critical hit. Gyro. Critical hit. Engine.
You love how easily the queue for voice messages gets overwhelmed and then just forgets to say things. If only this machine had some way to, like, display a heads up. Alas. 'Tis the lost tech.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Nav. Beta. Reached.
There's a fair amount of mismatch in the experience. The slow, ponderous parts and the very abrupt, blasty parts. This time I'm bringing 40 LRM.
Satellite link established.
are green? Or are they just shooting at me even if I'm not green? Standard green longer. It's like the pulse green that I have here. It's 400-meter-ish range.
Heat level critical.
Stomp forward in order to slightly adjust my point of aim.
Enemy target destroyed. Enemy vehicle destroyed.
Odd command. Other vehicle.
Enemy target destroyed.
Yeah, the 31st century. Necessary combat feedback is plugged directly into the neuro helmet. Damage to your vehicle's armor will be conveyed by a steadily escalating itching sensation. Is that it? Okay, that one is assault vehicle. Okay, they must fully model the, like, 4 faces as components of vehicle armor.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
That would account for the discrepancy. They're statted up such that there's like dramatically more front armor, multiple times more front armor than side or back. In the battle
Enemy
technical
target
world where
destroyed.
armor means HP and nothing else. It's a further thing that stands out for its absence. The weirdness of how mechs behave versus how tank would behave. Or like a turret on a tank is built such that as little of the machine as necessary rotates to face the enemy. The gun and the space for its operators, and often by like post-World War, Cold War tank design,
destroyed. Command vehicle
concentrate
secure.
heavy armor of any sort
ETA dropship
onto the
2
turret.
minutes. Enemy power-up detected.
And then operating procedure becomes to only expose the turret when possible, and keep the rest of the vehicle safely tucked away behind dirt and other such obstacles. Or that the ability to fully spin the turret in all directions is what allows the vehicle to engage with things that are not approaching it from head-on. Whereas battle
ETA
technologies,
dropship 1 minute.
like the mech, your front is always entirely pointed at the enemy. You turn the entire hull of the vehicle from the waist up to face your opponent. The surface on which all of your many weapons are mounted.
ETA dropship 30 seconds. Heat level critical.
Critical hit. Gyro.
Heat level critical.
Mission failed.
Rifleman! He's got beams! 4 of them!
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56 degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
The conclusion I'm working toward there. So for like the elaborate Greebly damage model, where you're dealing with multiple components and facings and sides. One of the dynamics that falls out of that is, okay, one side of B is damaged. I should try to like shield that side and favor the other side.
Heat level critical.
Except here you can only do that with your legs.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
If half of your torso is missing, the only way to shield that from enemy fire is to not be looking at the enemy, in which case you're not shooting back at the enemy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
While they instead continue to shoot at you. Unless you're like micromanaging out, turning your shoulder. During waves of enemy fire. Except fire rates on weapons are fast enough that that's not really a thing.
Enemy power-up detected.
Good job, LRMs. Preparing to say, alright, if we can get past the crow without losing an arm. The fate of all arms, though. Anyway, Battletech is filled with the ludonarrative resonance of why battle mechs are a bad idea. Requires the hand of God constantly punching the other side of the scale? And even then, the advantages of tracked and wheeled vehicles are still obvious compared to these terrible things. Yes, there are a handful of actual textures in this game. Look, there's textures on that rock over there. Like, 4 pixels of them. Textures getting mapped in real time. Software. 60,000 hertz! Oh no, that's... Okay, that cycles per millisecond up there. So 60 megahertz this is pretending to be. Windows ports of these, I think, have hardware acceleration, such as it existed in the day.
Enemy
The wild
power-up
frontier times
detected.
before DirectX
Enemy power-up detected.
and other standards for graphics cards to eventually converge on.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
The presence of those two elements in this mission is quite fun.
Nav beta reached.
And like, lore-wise, those are supposed to be the especially, like, roided out super soldier Saya people love Saya people. Anyway, have you tried bullets from a cannon? Where's your magic pixie? You can hit me. Now let me hit you. Exchange of fire. Look, I'm deliberately limiting myself to one pulse laser. But jolly. So, to be noted, do not get within 400. Do not get inside 500 meters of the turrets. Maybe change room.
Nova.
Maybe we bring the hell.
Stormcrow. Mad Dog. Hellbringer.
Let's forget if streak or regular SRMs are the ones that properly lock on. One of them are to just manually aim them. Dumbfire SRMs.
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56 degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal.
Find out very quickly if these are not the tracking SRMs. Well. Or they are. Alright. Just very, very short.
Fire engaged.
Oh, the other generator didn't die.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Critical hit. Internal ammo explosion detected. Ejecting. Mission failed.
Too generous.
Planet Twycross. Ambient temperature 69.56 degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay. Out of the opening engagement. Too generous. Yeah, the mechs are there to be space knights, except hey, you can go and look into military history of the regular Earth. And you know what a lot of cavalry culture migrated directly into? Tank
Enemy
culture
power-up detected.
and plane culture. You know, good vehicles. An arm must be destroyed. On every page. Why was my machine gun in that arm? Or no, no, the side torso was still. Why was my machine gun in that arm?
Enemy mech destroyed.
Stormcrow, who lives to tear the arms off things. Now, will 2 dozen SRMs be enough to kill an elemental? Require me to get into fighting range. See on the bars there. But I have exposed side torso right now.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
And these guys also have SRMs.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Nav beta reached.
Now, the slow disassembly of the minigun turret. Way of particle projector.
Enemy target destroyed. Enemy target destroyed.
Waves often need to project the particles. Got all these particles and they need to be somewhere else.
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
We're even close to heat. On spamming the one PPC. Okay, but am I hitting terrain near him instead of actually getting him?
Enemy vehicle destroyed.
So I want to be ready to go into full force. The rifleman activates. There's like
Satellite link established.
a walkable path anywhere to get at where he's going to pop from. It's on top of that hill over there. Particles being a bit uncooperative.
target destroyed. Enemy target destroyed. Command vehicle secure. ETA dropship 2 minutes. Enemy power-up detected.
Critical hit. Gyro. Mission failed.
Rifle.
Hellbringer. Mad Dog. Rifleman.
Rifleman defeat rifleman.
Planet
And with
Twycross.
rifle shoots.
Ambient temperature
And without rifle. Overheats and
69.56
falls down.
degrees. Local time is 09:34:55 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
And avoid that leg damage on drop in.
Chain fire engaged. Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Small pulse lasers are not to be overlooked. Quite capable.
Enemy mech destroyed. External camera engaged.
Yeah, there's textures on them. Artificially prevented from doing a full 360. Is Rifleman not one of the ones that can do that normally? The real test will be in Mercenaries when they provide access to urban men.
Enemy power-up detected.
None of this torso nonsense. Stomp into short pulse laser range and short pulse laser them.
Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
The only mech able to keep its arms. Through the arm-ripping crow. Age of Riflemen. damage of half the torso is about to fall off. Now your weak point will be not having any missiles to cheese these elementals with.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
Solid hit with anything should kind of do the thing. They're not even particularly fast in their foot speed. They have jump jets, that makes them very good.
Heat level critical.
Nav Alpha reached.
Enough talk. Have at you. Somehow does not get stepped
Enemy
on.
mech destroyed.
Or does get stepped
Enemy
on.
mech destroyed.
Critical hit. Heat sink. Critical hit. Jump jet exhaust port. Critical hit. Small pulse laser. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
Acceptable. It's when other rifleman activates on a run toward the mountain to be in its shadow, force him to land.
Nav Beta reached.
That small laser hit him back. Or sides, or front. Fly small lasers to whatever surface is available.
Enemy target destroyed. destroyed.
Vehicle fighting experience. 3 continuous minutes of 0 feedback. Then it explodes. Maybe.
Enemy target destroyed.
Some kind of piece fell off of it.
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Image enhancement engaged.
Ultimately not that much of a help.
Enemy target destroyed.
It's stuck in one of those liminal firing arcs. Trying to fix that by sweeping from one position to the other.
Image enhancement engaged. Enemy target destroyed. Command vehicle secure. ETA dropship 2 minutes. Enemy power-up detected.
Okay, so I walk over. Falcon Rifleman comes charging down off the cliff, trying to head directly for the walk directly into my pulse laser.
ETA dropship 1 minute.
Rifleman must defeat Rifleman.
ETA dropship 30 seconds.
The humble small pulse laser.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Secondary objective successful.
Sensors indicate friendly dropship has arrived at dust-off site.
Primary objective, capture and secure command vehicle. Successful.
Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
Mission successful.
Alright, this is just before the next trial of position.
Trial initiated.
Promotion.
Wolf Clan protocol. All systems nominal.
Improving. Knowledge of Rifleman.
Group fire engaged.
Face the power of two generals.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, it's the next phase doesn't try to start until this mech is defeated. They have not powered down. They have not submitted. Just fully cool off.
Enemy mech destroyed. Trial phase 1.
Then engage the sphere.
New rank acquired. Shoot engagement sphere to initiate trial phase 2.
The trial of
You
riflemen!
have 15 seconds. Trial phase 2 initiated.
They have extra engagement spheres. Jenner arrived.
Mission failed.
Viable.
Trial initiated. Wolf Clan protocol. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
Promotion trial testing are very important knowledge of the LRM-4.
Heat level critical. Trial phase 2 initiated.
Critical hit. LRM. Critical hit. Weapon destroyed.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
That other Jenner still has any weight in it. And I'll still have to track down the first Jenner thing. Real trial of position. Test your ability to walk.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Interesting that that one is still moving. The other ones gave up. Yeah, the rifleman is falling asleep.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Yeah, the soundtrack has been nice to have.
Heat level critical. And trial phase 2 successful. Second rank acquired.
Mission successful.
Okay, there's an inspect, but it's a secondary. Finally, destroy airbase. Who would try to protect an airbase?
Timberwolf.
Such a flimsy thing. Hello, sir. Are you here to assault an airbase? It's where they keep the birds. You like to fight the birds in their home? You approach. Attach. The strongest soldier. Perfectly tuned fighting machine. Transmits. Reactor online. Happy little man who obstructs use of the keyboard. Natural expert at blockade and interdiction. He hasn't finished destroying his leaf yet. Taking his time, slowly disassembling it. Slurpy little man. Okay, there's a don't blow up things containing munitions. That's merely worth points. Alright, reapplying noise gate. Lead has disengaged. Very good.
Planet Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal.
Okay, they gave me a squad by default. Except not. Okay, there are friendly robots here that are not in my star.
Group fire engaged.
Nav 5 reached. Critical hit LRM.
Oh, that's an entire dial.
Weapon destroyed. Ejecting. Mission failed.
Larger robot, you said.
Planet Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Mountain at the edge of the draw distance.
External camera engaged. Enemy mech destroyed.
LRM decapitation.
Nav 5 reached.
Okay, allowing this to look at me for any length of time is devastating.
Enemy mech destroyed.
So we're at Nav Kai. This is the airbase. Murder the airbase. Or no, this is so close to me is Nav. Nav Kai is all the way over there.
Primary objective. Destroy chemical plant. Successful. beyond inspection radius. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
This mission is doing weird things to the draw distance. Probably because there are so many buildings.
Level critical. Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Air base contains aircraft. Position a bit, see if we can get a better view of components of the air base.
Level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
What are birds? We just don't know.
Primary objective, destroy airbase. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
Yeah, I agree to turning down all targets of opportunity. Just moving on. Seems like the friendlies were out there doing some kind of work. Good for them. Surveillance.
Nav Alpha reached. Mission successful.
Times a mission is simple. Other times a rifleman jumps off the top of a mountain and dive kicks you. Collect the data. Destroy the data.
Summoner.
Offered a summoner.
Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal.
Interesting new level design.
Ejecting. Mission failed.
Planet Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, good to have half the mech just fall off.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy mech destroyed. They brought the man with the rifle.
autocannon variant. Throughout all this, I'm still not sure what or where the dropship wreckage is. You're in the vague crystal haze.
Nav Theta reached.
At least I have taken your PPCs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
It's the dropship I flew in.
Satellite link established.
Wouldn't surprise me if the AI in this had some bias built into its targeting priorities. If they even got that fancy with it. If I am looking for dropship wreckage.
Satellite link established.
I'll look at my own dropship while I'm here. It is a mystery. Momentary interruption. Miscellaneous day business. About this wreckage.
Satellite link established.
Oh, sir. You looking for wreckage? Are you here to procure data? This travel cube was recently upgraded from very, very small to very small. Official pilot of ultralight. More than a week out of the cone now. You guys suffered no battle damage?
Satellite link established. Satellite link established.
Nav Eta reached.
Satellite link established. Satellite link established.
Many crystals. No object calling
Zeta
itself dropship
reached.
wreckage. But I haven't touched Nav Iota properly. Maybe that's the problem.
Image enhancement engaged.
He's watching the robot. focus on the tactical.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected. Image enhanced. Engaged.
That's an entire dial. Isn't that neat? And a marauder. This guy marauds?
Critical hit gyro.
This guy marauds for fun?
Mission failed.
So, we get noted for an even larger robot.
Summoner. Timberwolf.
80-ton
Gargoyle.
limit.
Warhammer.
And Warhammer. Squad size 2.
Nova. Hellbring. Rifleman. Summoner. Timberwolf. Gargoyle. Warhammer. Marauder. Warhammer.
Could double Warhammer.
Summoner. Warhammer.
The power of 2 hammers.
Warhammer. Planet Wotan. Ambient temperature 02.64 degrees. Local time is 23:45:12 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
All points attacking your target.
Heat level critical. Image enhancement engaged. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Point 2 reports target destroyed.
Alright, moving right along. As long as I can keep 4 particle projectors in play. Just 2 particle projectors in play. That should handle a lot.
Image enhancement engaged. Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
All points attacking your target. sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Nav Eta reached.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Point 2 reports target destroyed. All points attacking your target.
Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Point 2 reports target destroyed. Point 2 reporting task complete.
Yeah, it only took a couple of years for things to go from strange and exciting world of the third dimension. Look, there's polygons. To quite higher fidelity, more coherent visuals falling out of them.
Nav Theta reached.
Image enhanced.
Yeah, a lot of image
Engaged.
enhancing.
Enemy power-up detected. Enemy power-up detected.
All points attacking your target.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical. 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 Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical. Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay.
Point 2 reports
Got
target
those.
destroyed.
Is there any dropship wreckage here?
Nav Iota reached.
Is there anything on this planet? Did we drop to the wrong planet?
Satellite link established.
We got the one. Point 2 still has both of theirs. Yeah, this has a lot of the bones of old flight simulators. It's like flight, but with legs. I'm gonna go ahead and consult documentation here. It's near Nav Iota. No, we never finished off that gargoyle.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Secondary objective. Destroy all enemy mech units. Successful.
Nothing to do but walk now. Heading 135.
Satellite link
After
established.
reaching nav point I.
Satellite link established.
Well, that has many smooth moves.
Image enhancement engaged. Satellite link established.
Supposedly it's somewhere over...
Dropship Hermione inspected. Data transfer begun. 20 seconds to completion. Seconds to completion. Data transfer complete. Primary objective: destroy dropship Hermione. Successful. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction. Autopilot engaged.
Vast, featureless wasteland. Desert with occasional crystal. Reacting to couch noises.
Nav Kappa reached. Mission successful.
Pilot position again already? Okay. So that's 12 out of 16. There are 3 more normal maps.
Trial initiated.
What will the
Plan
combat judge
protocol.
today?
All systems nominal.
Full appreciation of just how wide the arena is. You hear they make long-range missiles now? Crow being the faster of the two. Get out in front of the dog.
destroyed. Critical hit gyro. Critical hit engine.
Enemy mech destroyed. Trial phase 1. Successful. New rank acquired. Shoot engagement
Slap
sphere to
sphere.
initiate trial phase 2.
I demand
You
engagement.
have 15 seconds. Trial phase 2 initiated. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical. Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
Critical hit engine.
Alright. So viable.
Trial
Once again.
initiated. Wolf Clan protocol. All systems
Plan out my
nominal.
weapon groups differently here. Yeah, all long ranges, all short ranges, all medium ranges.
Group fire engaged.
My long range weapons that I will deploy at knife fighting range. Quite gladly.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Humble, small pulse laser. Putting in another day at the laser mines.
Enemy mech destroyed. Trial phase 1. Successful. New rank acquired. Shoot engagement sphere to
Find me a
initiate
sphere to
trial
engage.
phase 2. You have 15 seconds. Chain fire engaged. Trial phase 2 initiated. Group fire engaged. Heat level critical.
Longed, violent beat.
Image enhanced.
It's getting accomplished here.
Image enhancement engaged.
Prove the enormity of our space honor by shooting both of our fleeing opponents in the back with many high-yield munitions.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Just as Kerensky willed. When I was reading the mission briefing for the first of these and saw the line about do not shoot powered-off mechs, I thought for a moment that they would, like, have scripting to make the opponents surrender after you've beaten them up enough. That would be part of the trial. No. What they mean is you're not allowed to go out and ambush the Phase 2 mechs before they're awake.
Acquired.
Mission successful.
Destroy the core.
Mad Dog.
Mad Dog must destroy the core.
Satellite Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:25:35 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Nav Lambda reached.
Image enhancement engaged. Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical.
To de-enhance my vision to know what I'm running into.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Enemy mech destroyed. Heat level critical.
So there's a lot of guys over there. A lot of guys.
Satellite link established.
Monorail. That is the only other nav point on the map.
Image enhancement engaged. Image enhancement engaged. Satellite link established.
Oh, I've been in reverse. Hold on. Usual perils of trudging through the featureless void. No external frame of reference. Okay, so... which of you is terraforming, Core? Terraforming Core isn't here, then my job isn't here either. Sleeping. If I can get a drop on these mechs, shatter their bones. That's awesome.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
That's autocannon noises. That's something other than this engagement. Oh,
Mission
got too
failed.
close to turrets. Torn to shred by turrets. No, never mind. Of course, if I had read the lore, if I had read the manga, there's a gimmick here. This is a captured mech.
Satellite Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:25:35.
We're engaged in the most honorable form of space combat.
Lion.
Lion.
Group fire engaged.
Wearing the uniform of your enemy. That's a war something.
Nav Lambda reached.
It's probably fine. Otherwise, Kerensky would have mentioned it in the scrolls. What's a Geneva? Which planet is that? So the idea is that we're supposed to be ambushing this mad dog. You can bring any other robot you want and still have the mission play out. They didn't account for that.
Heat level.
They didn't feel like accounting for it. And we're stealing its identity
Heat level.
in order to walk right up to the enemy.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Nav Mu reached.
Enemy unit scanning ISS signature. ISS read and accepted.
Where it's supposed to be.
Satellite link established.
How do you do, fellow bird gang? Don't mind me, I'm just migrating.
Gate has responded to IFF code. Enemy unit scanning IFF signature. IFF red. IFF not accepted. Heat level critical.
Love to be unable to properly target because fence is valid enemy geometry.
Critical hit engine.
Enemy mech destroyed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Critical hit engine. Critical hit gyro.
Yeah, they both went up in the same explosion. Maybe? Is one of them still alive? Summoner's trying to get in through the fence. It is succeeding at getting in through the fence. It's bringing the hell.
Critical hit engine. Mission failed.
Anyway,
Mad Dog. Hell Summoner.
60-ton limit.
Rifleman. Hellbringer. Mad Dog.
Fine.
Satellite. Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:25:35 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden. Critical hit. Heat level. Critical. Shutdown sequence initiated. Ejecting. Mission failed.
Mad Dog.
Let's go over the other variants here again. Many SRMs and a particle projector.
Satellite Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:20.
Closer. You approach. How you doing, little man? Power up detected. Just hanging out, sir? Very good.
25:35 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Closer. In close distance. Yes, hello, sir. It's very chill today. Open the gates. It's been raining here. He's responded to Overcast by snoozing. Nothing as exciting as wind or direct sunlight. He hasn't been in the harness for a while, due to Cone. And I'm letting him spend some time unrestrained before resuming attempts to harness him. He's accepted full-time wearing of a color. Doesn't have any ornamentation on it yet. But he has the band. Resumes watch of the yard. Anyway. Time to end this bird's career.
Reached.
Or they all miss. So these are the dumb fire experiments.
Internal ammo explosion detected. Critical hit engine ejecting. Mission failed.
That are bad. Still give that another spin.
Satellite, Careta. Ambient temperature, 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:25:35 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Nav Lambda reached.
That's a bit more like it. That's almost performance. These also seem to be hitting with no force.
Heat level critical.
These are just the bad SRMs. They're used as a joke.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Hey Jim, didn't you have lasers when you went out on patrol? I bid them away in a contest of strength. I won these SRMs. Gambling.
Nav move reached.
Enemy unit scanning IFF signature. IFF read and accepted.
The lad is repositioned. He's out there. Somewhere. Anyway, in case this run goes well, let's just read the rest of the description of how you even destroy the reactor, because it seems like it's more than just shoot the main building until it explodes. There's exhaust ports to destroy. And then the author of this FAQ digresses into talking about how the Italian DVD release of Aliens had more than 17 minutes of content cut from it. Which is interesting to know. Thank you. This will guide me through 31st century combat. Alright, so I'm going to preemptively be targeting the riflemen.
Gate has responded to IFF code. Enemy
Re-aimed
unit scanning
at the rifleman.
IFF red.
Please accept my identification
IFF
code
not
of
accepted.
60 SRMs.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Critical hit engine. Mission failed.
Anyway, yeah, that's a hell of a level design. Okay, the moment you open this door, you're popped into close quarters knife fight with twice your weight in robot. Twice your weight in robots who are good at alpha striking, short range.
Mad Dog.
Back to stock, Mad Dog. Left wondering, what if I ignore the first Mad Dog entirely?
Satellite. Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34.
There's got to be a
degrees.
bearing where I can just start
Local time
walking
is
toward
13:25:35
base.
GST. All systems nominal.
And wonder if I'm supposed, if there's like a requirement to check in at the other base before approaching the gate, or if I can just do it.
Fire engaged.
I say ignore, I mean disrespect. Yeah, the whole user experience in this is very, very well done. For all else involved in this, that is supreme DOS jank. The sound design and the overall, like, kinematics of the Stompy robot are... They got it in one.
Nav Mu reached.
Enemy unit scanning IFF signature. IFF read and accepted.
That was minimal damage, superficial damage taken in the opening exchange. Feeling Rifleman as the priority to knock out.
Gate has responded to IFF
Many
code.
beams?
Enemy unit scanning IFF.
Scan this.
IFF not accepted. Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Heat level critical.
Mission failed.
Yeah, it's not great. That's definitely some manner of artificially bloated level. Are they over-armored that one, or they under-armor all of the ones that happen in earlier missions? Oh, let's see.
Satellite Careta. Ambient temperature 89.34 degrees. Local time is 13:25:35 GST. All systems nominal. Group fire engaged.
Lad's hitting the wheel. The optimal technique here. Sweep one leg, then get out of their turning range and sweep the other leg.
Enemy mech destroyed. Autopilot engaged.
The lad. How do you do so?
Autopilot
Disabled.
70 to 80% throttle is about how fast I can run while still having reasonable maneuvering for knife fight.
Nav Mu reached.
Enemy unit scanning IFF signature. IFF read and accepted.
Maybe I need to get the Nova first.
Gate has responded to IFF code. Enemy unit scanning IFF signature. IFF read. IFF not accepted.
Further technique here if I get away from that. Except that won't work at all. Because we have head scan weapons, we have autocannons.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Okay, that time he exploded immediately.
Heat level critical.
Very cooperative.
Heat level critical. Heat level
Gets most of the ammo out of me.
Shutdown sequence initiated. Shutdown sequence overridden.
Realized. Come on. Leg.
enemy mech destroyed.
He's still outside the fence. Oh, let's see here. What am I supposed to be attacking? Order to shoot the core.
Image enhancement engaged.
Is there any
Image
opening in the
enhancement
building?
engaged.
No. There's things on the ground of the exhausts. Murky, intangible
Image
planet.
enhancement engaged. Image enhancement engaged.
Or is it? The guide writer did not get much time to elaborate, getting distracted by discussing DVDs. There we go. Of course, the core. The glowing object hovering in the center of the structure.
Primary
That's what does the
objective.
forming.
Destroy main terraformer unit core. Successful. Critical meltdown imminent. Proceed to dust-off zone for extraction.
The important thing being getting the ammunition vented out of the robot. Nav point new is the destination here, so one more fight. You're still on the other side of the fence. Have to walk back out of the fence. Where's the gate?
Satellite link established.
How many robots are building up on the other side of this gate? It's all of them. Oh good, I love when the button I push that says target nearest enemy doesn't notice the guy who's actually nearest him. Is the
Satellite
gate.
link established.
Serpent. I just keep wiggling. Just keep running. Maybe I'll be fine.
Minimum safe distance reached. Mission failed.
That was the safe distance. Time to die. '31st century level design. That's how they're going to insist on doing this. Lad on deck. Continuing to observe. Lad entering bunker. Getting entrenched. Yeah, that's how they're going to do it. How they've been doing it for a bit here. Those remaining 3 missions in Final Trial will probably fit a whole session. Maintain appropriate cooldown periods between rounds of mechanical combat.